The German breeding for better looking males and females. There was a breeding program, yes, done by, well, kind of Hitler, kind of not Hitler. It was a little bit in Latvia or whatever. It was kind of Germany, but not really Germany. Like I said, it was also a little bit Russia, because like I say, Lebanon or Levion or Lativia, that's where I started, and then I kind of branched out. It's a work party. I was an inventor, kind of, and then they started doing this breeding program, kind of, where just like it was all voluntary, and it was like, you know, take one. They just took a sampling of a bunch of people, and they said, okay, this person's attractive, that person's attractive, let's put them together and see what happens. It was completely voluntary and was just something they did. I mean, it wasn't all that big of a deal. I was very rich and powerful, and very rich and powerful. One of the richest persons in the world, in America, in whatever. Anyway, it was just on my list of like, well, they were going to do it a weird way, and I was like, well, why don't we just make it voluntary? Like, do you want to get married? You know, do you want to have a child together? You know, and then just sponsor them. So, you know, just give them sponsorship. You know, so like two attractive people, put them together, see what happens. And over like 3 or 4 generations, they made some very attractive and different people. So anyway, though, yeah, you know, I was really rich and powerful and in control of quite a few countries, and I had some doctors doing some stuff. It was 100% voluntary and not a big deal, and created, I suppose, some of the most attractive women that would live. They also looked at age of person and all that other stuff. Anyway, though, like I said, it had nothing to do with the master race. No, it was just a project, and, you know, certain families, they were protected as well, and they didn't really get any high rank or anything like that. They were just around, you know, and they did different things, and it was just not a big deal. So, you know, but yeah, it's completely true, of course, and all that. So, one of my things started a long time ago, and I was just like, well, let's see what happens over 2 or 3 generations. So, theoretically, making the most attractive and amazing women and men in the world, or at least the best looking. So it was for long term, you know, just one state, one place. Not a big deal. So, like I say, I mean, there's a lot of attractive people, I mean, in the world, and other countries kind of decided to do it too, just like putting 2 attractive people together. That doesn't mean that we starve the less attractive. That just meant they were doing this program, or project, really. And later on, genetics trumps it anyway. They were doing it through breeding the hard way. But later on, you know, because of computers and genetics, it's just like, and then you have a beautiful baby. So, I mean, they were just messing around. You know, it was a test program with like 1,000 families or something, or 370 families or something. So, anyway.